That's it. Oh, nice shooting. And let's try avoid the mantis swarms. I don't want to get mantis swarmed. Huh? Huh? No? Okay. Is it just you? There's another mantipillar over there.
We're doing this.
Oh, its little legs waggling. Oh, we must have hit a... Oh, it stopped.
Finish this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Yeah, I'd like to not get any battle scars if I can avoid it. Oh, I didn't realize you were so big. Eight trooper armor. Nyoka?
Raps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
This isn't the most nice place, or the nicest place, I should say, to bury somebody. Right, well, I see his grave. That's another Raptidon Colossus. That is the biggest Raptidon I've seen to date. Right. Can I get the little one first? He's hidden behind the big one. Here we go. Can I? Oh, it's another little one. Come on. There we go. Right, Nyoka. Ellie, let her rip. Nicely done. They really can't withstand any fire from you, Nyoka, with that massive gun of yours. Right. Do you want to do your thing, Nyoka? Very near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. Was that all your initials? What now, Nyoka?
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Wait. What's this UDL contract? They're on Terra 2.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Guessing they never came back then. You didn't try to find them sooner?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront what happened now.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night.
I hope it
Now, come
kind
on.
of...
Let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Alright. I hope it... Well, eases your reliance on alcohol if it's that difficult for you. Now, Radio Free Monarch could head up there to Hiram. Do we... I don't really know which way to go. I tell you what, you never know where Hiram's going to send us next, so let's head up to see Hiram. Both for us and Nyoka, and then we'll see what else we need to do here. It normally goes that way. It's normally like, oh, you found me. Now I need you to do this. Come on. Bit of drive-by shooting. Oh, there's another Manta Queen up here. Yeah, I see why you said this was going to be full of nightmares. Right. Can we see any little ones?
I can take a hint.
Yep, I hope you can, because we are gonna have to burn this gal down quick.
Attacking.
Yep.
Watch ya, throw it first.
Snap, okay. Well done. Oh, right. Don't stop firing now, though. Is that all of it? Oh, I got a poor scientist. This isn't too bad. Or are the nightmares still to come? That's one hell of a Mantiqueen. Oh, no, I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this. Oh, right, let's just back up a moment. Let's just back up a moment. Okay. Let's... I can see why you said this was the fun route. Oh, yeah. There's another a Mantiqueen, Mantisaur drones. Lots of drones. Right. Get your automatic weapons out. We're going to need a lot of bullets. Here we go. I'm going to start with the sniper rifle and one of the bigger ones. I'm going to switch. Come on.
Here we go.
Oh, you know what? Oh, yep. Quantity over quality time.
Don't mess with us.
Don't mess with you two, maybe. I'm a little worried that Mantiqueen heard us, but apparently not. Take what those two poor marauders had. Iconoclasts as well. Ooh. And MSI. There's a lot of various factions trying to make their way up this hill. I've not seen any... Oh, there's a scientist too. I was going to say, I've not seen any of Sublight, that's it, Sublight contractors. But I suppose I'm the Sublight contractor, really. Here we go. Come on. Get the queen. Break their morale. Do these drones have morale? Oh. Just, look, if you see clouds of bugs, just shoot into the cloud until they disperse. There we go. Oh. Bring back the Raptidons. I like the Raptidons.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Right near this ominous-looking mountain.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Marauders? Who are you? You've not shot me.
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
What? This isn't the time for that sort of conversation. Right, who are you?
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
It's a good thing we didn't go up the quote-unquote easy way then, isn't it? You, who are you?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder?
Corporate compliance.
That's me and my sunshine. That's my gun, if you were wondering. We don't take kindly to marauders.
I wasn't wondering. No, I'm not a marauder.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Yeah, I've seen that. Did he give me an ocular pat-down with those giant jam jar goggles you've got on? So, well, I kind of saw that they was crawling with marauders, but what are you doing up here? You say it was under your protection, but I can't say that the two of you and your two little drones are, well, equipped to deal with them. Hang on a minute, how did you get past the Mantiqueens and the Mantiswarms? What are you doing up here?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
Yeah, I want
You
more.
ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Ooh, C3s. Corporate, what were you? Corporate compliance crew. What a weird name. So, sorry, how do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Your crew, so you're in charge then. Well, there's 3 of us, there's 2 of you, and you've got 2 robots. I mean, we'd probably be a decent match against these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and think, or assume that your boss man's as wacky, if not wackier than you are. Hudson. That rings a bell. Have I met a Hudson before?
Need something? Talk to Joy. And for the love of space, don't rile the marauders.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
This place is supposed to look like horns? I don't see it.
How do you not see it, Ellie? Oh, I hope Hiram is okay. This is a veritable fortress, really. I can only see 3 marauders. But I'm going to assume there's a lot more than that. No, make that 4 at least. Right. Trail. What trail down? Trail to the southeast, did they say? I'm going to assume that doesn't belong to them. Well. Hello. Yeah, no. I'm being good. Those mechanical guardians look handy in a fight. Right. We should then. I don't fancy storming this place on our own. Just because I like the terrain, the height advantage a lot of these marauders are going to have. It could be quite tricky, and if they have Hiram as a hostage, we don't want them to be put into a position where they decide to, well, shoot him to get back at us. I need a fix. So we're going to go down and see whoever the hell these C3 people are. If we can get their help, even if they're just extra fodder when we run up that hill, it could go a long way. What is this? Oh, this is the top of the caverns then. Right, so that's where we would have come out of then, if we'd gone through the caverns. Wait, was there... So, I'm confused a little bit, Nyoka. You said, like, that the route we went up, killing all the mantisaurs, was the only way up. How did they get up here, then? The caverns again? So this marauder strayed a little bit too far. I'm going to assume you with a mustache, you're the boss.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
I climbed up the hill. I didn't come up through the caves.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties.
Oh.
All right. First things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
I'm not with any organization, but this group of yours seems horrifically unprofessional. Look, consider me the CEO of my own crew and company.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
Well, he's right, but who, if they're mercenaries, who do they work for? I don't fancy telling them all of what I'm here for. Let's just give them the bare minimum. Specifically, Joy sent me here to talk to you.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand.
Oh, we don't need to go through all
Our guidelines allow us
this.
some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises
Excuse you.
permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
Oh, charming. And where do I fit in all of this?
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories,
That's really.
I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
If you'd have called me a hobo, we'd
Don't
have
we,
had
as a standing
problems.
policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addy, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you
What?
could pass.
You're joking. No. No, I'm not paying you anything. Look, let's just get along. We're on the same side.
I guess we might could. There's something
We
I like
might
about
could.
them. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
That's probably for the best.
All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm actually here
Anything
about
else you
that.
need?
Oh, my word. Right, look, who's the boss? And how did that station end up overrun with marauders if you were hired to guard it? Do you work for Hiram?
Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yes.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply
What?
clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Right, Berthold, that's the boss. So, wait, so they came up through the caves. They must have come up through the caves, because we came up the mountain path, and it was teeming with monsters. But if they came up through the caves, then you definitely haven't done your job. But you're telling me that they didn't come up through the caves. Okay. Right, who's the client? Is it Hiram?
The guy calls himself the information broker.
It's Hiram.
Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
Oh no,
Don?
does he?
I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself, so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
You're very
What is dude
aggressive. Look, I met Joy. She was hoping, or I was hoping, to get you guys to do your job and help me take down these marauders, because actually I do need to be in the station.
Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have
Yeah.
you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves.
You can't think for
Didn't say
yourself,
nothing about
can
the
you?
ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Right, okay, blah blah. Who's Berthold? Where can I find him?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago.
Oh no.
He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself.
Okay.
Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
What? Wait, why? Why would... Are you gonna call Berthold too when he comes out of the caves?
Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
You...
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Me? Why am I cold-blooded? You can't say... Look, you know I'm not gonna kill you. You know I'm a good person. Or at least, you know, I'm not a marauder. Why would you shoot me just because I stepped out of the cave after I go down to look for your boss? Oh, yeah, look. I do not want to be an honorary member of this group of nutjobs. Look, if I go look for him, do you promise not to shoot me on the way out?
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Birdie's tracker. Should lead you right to him.
Right.
Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
I'm not carrying a body out of the caves. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm going to go. Addy, were you the chief financial officer? Oh. Is this your base, your little barracks? A workbench. Right, let's not steal from these guys, because that'll probably be like, oh, you violated clause 7B. We'd have to put you down. You didn't look before you crossed the street. Execution. No, come on, let's just... Caves, caves, caves. Right. Definitely going to assume the cave entrance we saw up here are the aforementioned caves. You're not even watching the entrance. You can't possibly see who comes in and out of those caves. No, if they're all the way down there, no wonder if these marauders did come out of the caves, they just came out and wandered up to the station. There was not one person stopping them. They're useless. I don't like these people. I hate the way they talk. Oh. Those are some very
Nice and
pretty
easy.
caves. Oh, they are full of mantic creatures too. Right. Let's... Oh, there's another mantic queen. But we're pretty safe up here, are we? Then marauder. Can't tell who that is lying over there. Let's just open fire, shall we? What on earth? That flew. Let's try that again.
Take him down.
What is wrong with these creatures? It's like
I'm warmed up now.
the impact recoils all the way through them and then they go bouncing through the air. Oh. Oh, they're kind of quick. Right. Keep an eye out. They're coming across the bridge. Oh, okay. Right. They've got some sack in their stomach. I think it's a weak point. Did I get that? I can't see if I got that one or not. Oh. Yeah, one fell to its death. I think I must have done. Tories. Oh. Bunch of mines over that way. Makes me wonder what's over there that somebody would plant mines to protect. There we go. Oh. Yeah, no, he's got a fair mouth on it, but it cannot hit us. I feel almost sorry for this thing then. That's it. Just you nearly got me. Oh, something else has been killing these terror rays. Is that what they're called? Terror rays? Right. Stay back.
They're in my sights.
What? Oh, no, careful, there's a mine. There's a mine. Ladies! You are much more light-footed than I am. I don't even know who you attacked. I'm going to assume more marauders.
Here we go.
Teams Cannid, Marauder Ringleader. What have we got? Hunting Rifle Ultra. 204 damage. Hang on, I need to have a look at that. So this is 144 damage. And that's all like modded out and tinkered with. And that's 204. Oh, it's got a barrel slot. I could silence a sniper rifle. It doesn't quite have the same kick to it. But... And I seem to be holding my old sniper rifle. There we are. It does have a bit of a rustic look to it. I quite like it. Resident. Who is resident in these caves? Let's grab all of this. Not leaving it here to rot away. Now, how do we get down? What? I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. I swear I can see a little pile of ash or dust or a rock floating in the air. Maybe we shouldn't be breathing in these fluorescent purple particles. Definitely... Oh, there's another Manta Queen. And a Mantisaur Soldier. Right, you two, can you help me out from here? I know I've got a longer range weapon than you two, but I do need the help. I can't quite see it start. Oh, sugar. Right, it might actually be able to hit me with that now. That spitting attack. Ladies? Oh, I assume they've run off to deal with it in their own way. Are we... Is there a way this way? I'm going to assume Nyoka knows the way.
The hell? Look up. What's he doing up there?
What? Who's up where? Right, be careful of that other one. Right. I'm going to assume Nyoka's seen our friend alive. Don't mind me, Manta Queen. Just needed to reload. Okay. Skills. Skills, 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 skills. We need... What do we need? I could do with more lockpick. Sneak. What about long guns? I do actually quite like long guns quite a lot. No weapon sway for 5 seconds after each kill. Critical hits ignore 100% of armor. I do need to get that up to 100. However, I don't think getting it to 100 is as much a priority as getting things like persuade and stealth skills up. Let's get lockpick to 60, because then I can see what's inside locked containers before I bother opening them. If I give them a shake, I should be able to tell what's what. Anything else I can get to 60? No. Let's put the rest into hack, because next time we level up, we'll be able to get that to 60. And that will let us disable auto-mechanicals for 20 seconds if we can sneak up on them, I think. Right, apply that. And we have a new perk point. I could just go all in on carrying capacity. That's an extra 100 kilograms of carrying capacity. I don't know how I'm carrying all that equipment, given how I don't have a backpack or anything, but that's a lot of equipment I could be carrying around. I think I might just work on my barter skills. You know, if I work on my way of convincing vendors to pay more bits than they should, I'll become quite the snake oil salesman. You can never have too many bits. Now, Ellie and Nyoka, you also have perk points now. Increase your medical skill when Ellie is in a party. I think we should go for that. But what are among the new tier of perks for her? Your emergency medical inhaler heals you more when you are at low health. That's plus 50% healing from the inhaler when under 20% health. Okay, so increases their damage after performing their companion ability for a short time. That's an extra 25% damage, but I don't feel like damage is really an issue in fights right now. I'm gonna go for... I think Fine Aim would be a better perk to go for before Showtime. Because that Fine Aim is just plus 10% regardless to a range damage. You'll go for the bonus medical support. And Nyoka. The increase to lie. I'm not much of a liar, but I don't know. It could be useful. I mean, she's a bit of a scout. When having her with us, if we discover more, get more experience for discovering new locations, that's useful. And it's better to get something like that early rather than later, where you can get more out of it. Right, and you said you spotted the Bertolds? Up there. Right, I guess we had better bail him out. I can guess why he's up there. I'd be up there if I were him, but instead I'm down here, but I do have Nyoka and Ellie to bail me out. Right, there's the weak point. Let's go for a big opening hit. No, show me your stomach. That's it. Good, Manta Queen. Come on.
I will end you.
Go on.
Moving.
Oh. Nyoka? Holy Nyoka! Oh, that's a bit of pent-up aggression. Oh. I'm just watching badasses at work at this point. Oh, here you come down heroically, is it? Well, I'm not letting you have any of this loot. This is all mine. Right. What the hell are you doing in here, sir?
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one.
Oh, not
Since it was
you.
to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
What did I expect?
You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
Well said.
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
Well, you're talking a bit of sense, and I must say, I definitely empathize with both points. C3, your little company, who I don't know why I expected you to be any better than them, given their old talk of law and regulation, etc., etc. But they sent me to find you.
Means they're still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back.
Might
We
I?
can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way. Once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
At least you're going to bury your companion. I'm pretty shocked you managed to climb up there, but I guess when a Manta Queen is chasing you, and especially one that big, you probably find you're capable of feats of strength you were never aware of. Right, well, we're here now. We might as well finish exploring these caverns. It really is a pretty view. With those potentially toxic particles floating in the sun. I imagine they're everywhere and I simply can't see them without the light catching them. So I was worried about breathing them in. It's probably a little bit too late for that. What have we got? Raptidon Colossus. I feel like we were damned if we did and damned if we didn't. Go up the fun way!
Careful, you're hurt.
Am I hurt? I just fell to my death. Oh dear. I've just been having a wonder. I don't suppose that MSI. I've seen a couple of MSI bodies in here now as well. Along with the ones I saw on my way up the trail. I wonder if they have a bone to pick with the information broker. More terror rays. Right, I can't really get a good angle, and I just get a feeling that the rocks here are rather slippy, and I would hate to tumble off the edge and fall to my death. Just, you know, trying to have a peek over the edge when I could just simply walk around and take a peek that way. Need a fix. Oh, it's better. Grenade launcher, bits. I think that's worth opening. And it's not exactly like I'm struggling for maglocks right now.
Great work.
Thank you. Right, you're gonna get our boots wet, ladies, so just bear with. Is this water clean? Don't drink the water. It is oddly luminescent, along with everything else in here. There's another lockbox over here. It seems to be enough to open here. I'm going to be evaluating every time I open a chest now if it's worth taking things.
Nicely done.
Thank you. I'm all for positive reinforcement, but you don't need to thank me every single time I open a box.
They got the drop on us.
Yeah. We did not pay attention. What is that one spitting? Right. Bullets! More bullets! Woof. Well, hopefully this will be a good source of Raptidon meat. But I think we've riddled any meat worth eating with bullets. Hello? Another iconoclast. Who would want to stay on Monarch? Hang on, wait. If I get Immunosol, but that armor I just saw, is that a better version of what I already... It's a better version of what I've already got. It doesn't have the same gadgets on it, so I'm going to remain with this one for the moment. But this other version would have been a very, very handy one to have before I started kitting it out. It's a look I can get behind. I can't emphasize enough. I do like this look. You know, I've got a nice shirt underneath. It's got a nice thick chest plate. You know, a solid bit of sort of armor dotted around without being overly heavy. It suits a starship captain. Don't you think? Right, I'm gonna guess this is the way out. Yeah, that's the way out. Right, come on, ladies. Back up the way we came. So in the end, it didn't matter which route we took. We've practically taken both of them.